Hey guys, Prime Peturant here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Reborn. Last time, we did the Gene Sect quest with Aya and many others. And today, we're actually doing solo commentary again, because nobody's around today. So since no one's around, we'll just do some miscellaneous stuff that I've had on the back burner for a while. And we won't do any Tier 5 quests, basically. We'll just kind of do some other cool stuff. First things first, there was an update to this game recently as I'm recording this, and they added a new item. And so I want to get that real quick. This could be a big game changer. You don't know what it is yet. One place you can get it is at the... Yeah, here it is. At the gift shop in the museum. It's the Fairy Feather, a faintly gleaming feather that boosts the power of the holder's fairy type moves. This is equivalent to like the other type boosting items, but it's for fairy type specifically. And this item didn't exist in the main series until the Teal Mask DLC in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So there we go. That's Gen 9 content right there in Pokemon Reborn. I don't know if there are many other examples of like Gen 9 stuff being in Pokemon Reborn, so that's interesting. Gen 8, I know you have some songs that are kind of referenced. But yeah. So that's that. In addition to being able to buy it there, apparently you can find it like somewhere in the world as well. That's kind of what the patch notes imply. I have to imagine if it's anywhere in the world, then it's like somewhere around here. Don't tell me that's it. Okay, that'd be really funny if that was just it. Yeah, I'd have to imagine it's somewhere around Adrian's gym just because they're the fairy type gym leader. Could it be in the gym? I'm not seeing it. I mean, I don't know if this would be a hidden item. Probably not. Okay, well this is my first guess for where it would be. I was talking to NPCs trying to find somebody who would maybe give me the item, and I found a trainer I hadn't fought yet. Okay, well that guy had nothing for me. Okay, well this was the only other place I could think of that would maybe have the item laying around, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna give up this search. Can I fly from here? No, I cannot. So I'll meet you guys back at the nightclub. Is this door locked? Oh, interesting. Maybe we'll get in there later. The main topic for today's video is gonna be the Battle Palace, because I have not messed with this at all, and I'm just curious to see what the deal is with it. We did the two other battle facilities in earlier episodes. We did the Battle Factory and the Battle Pavilion. Like to participate? I guess we'll do singles. Right. So you'll see a banned. What do you mean banned? Wait. Whoa, okay, like the ban list for the Battle Palace is interesting in that case. Why would... Oh, I know why he's banned. It's because he has a Mega Stone. Okay, I see. Interesting. I mean, we don't have to bring him. I know, like, in Emerald, like, the go-to team for everything in the Battle Frontier is, like, it's like Swampert, Metagross, and Latias. So, like, we almost have that here. We could replicate that if we really wanted to. But just for this demo run, I'll just bring some random Pokemon. Scoutmaster Lumpus is back, kind of. I trained him because I thought it'd be fun to use him in that battle against Cactus Bear. So he's back, he's got some new moves. I don't know if I have room for him this time, unless I, like, don't lead with Veronica. So maybe I'll lead with Lumpus, Latias, and Swampert. So the Battle Palace, like the primary gimmick here, if you've never heard of it before, or you never played Emerald, is that your Pokemon choose their moves on their own. Maybe I should have asked for more details before I just, like, rip this. That guy said, let's see who has the better moves, which is kind of a accurate thing to say here. So let's see what Scoutmaster Olympus does here. Yeah, I mean, he went for the type effective move. It's a Striker move, too, so he gets powered up in this field. Alright, good start. So I imagine it's rounds of 5 battles, just like the other facilities. And you just kind of watch your Pokemon battle for you. So we're going for a lot of type effective moves here. It seems like your Pokemon kind of battle intelligently here. Maybe it's like your Pokemon just get the same AI that the opponent always has. Just kind of an interesting idea for a facility. It's like letting the AI take over for your team. In Emerald, the way it worked was that there was like, the way your Pokemon chose moves for itself, your moves were in like 3 categories of like attacking, defending, or status. I don't remember exactly, but it was kind of in that vein. And the way they chose categories for moves was based on their nature. So if they had like a certain nature, they would be more likely to use like offensive moves. So the optimal thing to do was to like get Pokemon with certain natures, because then they would always go for their attacking moves, or they would more likely go for their attacking moves. I cleared the Battle Palace in the Emerald Battle Frontier like years ago on my stream. I am pretty sure it was one of the facilities that took longer, but not in like the top 3. Ugh, do we have to do this? I know, right? The worst facilities for me were the Battle Arena and the Battle Factory. The Palace was like not as bad, if memory is serving. The way I did it was like I had like a Regice with Calm Nature, and for some reason Calm Nature was like one of the better natures for your Pokemon to have. As far Earthquake. Oh, okay. I thought Process had Levitate. Maybe the AI doesn't account for field effects. I mean, it's still killed, so maybe it does. The impression I'm getting so far is maybe is like it's mostly just like the normal trainer AI controlling your Pokemon. Oh, you don't even get to choose your switches. Interesting. I think in Emerald at Battle Palace, you could at least choose to like switch your Pokemon whenever you wanted. That was a really unlucky flinch, by the way. So this game, I think it gives you even less control over your Pokemon. Because I think at least in Emerald Palace, you could switch them whenever you wanted. Let's see if Tide can pull this out here. It's not looking super good. He gets healing from... Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Thanks for playing. For your efforts, you've earned 1 BP. So it doesn't quite translate to 1 win per BP. Is there not a place I can like get more info on this? Weird. Maybe you? Oh, right. This is just the lady that enables random field effects. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that applies to Battle Palace. They actually don't say Battle Palace here. I'll enable it anyway, just in case. I think there should be like a sign or something that kind of clarifies how the Battle Palace works here. I think that would be appreciated. I'll try to put like a somewhat decent team together for this Battle Palace, and we'll see if we can at least get to the end of 1 round. Okay, so I think that time Regike used Icy Wind, which was not effective, so I guess it's not just the trainer AI. Your Pokemon can still make really bad decisions, looks like. Okay, interesting. Try again. Oh yeah, it's inverse field. Okay, so Plasma Fist was a better move there. Whenever I see the Christmas field, it's like a jump scare. I brought... so this is the second fight now. I brought Zero, and Zero just did really well there. I guess just having a fast Pokemon as your lead who has good coverage and can just hit really hard is not a bad strategy here. Zero Ore also has the advantage of like not being completely squishy. Like it's lived hits when it has needed to. That's going to be a resisted Plasma Fist, however, so that's not great. We probably don't have anything for Dread again. I tried to give Ice Punch to Zero, but he doesn't learn it. So I noticed, I thought maybe at first it just like switches your Pokemon like in the order you sign them up, but no, it's the AI also chooses which Pokemon to send in like kind of dynamically, so it can be anybody in your party. Don't like Superpower on Goodra. See if Slushy Mane can make this happen here. I have seen the AI go for Calm Mind at least once, so they also like go for setup moves when it's appropriate. Oh god, not Draco Meteor. That's really bad. Can we hit our Psyshock? Okay. This is stressful. Battle 4, yeah. I mean, let's just see if we can make it to the end now. It is I, Rose Raid Mask. Okay.
I started blasting.
We have knockoff for Decidui, but Zero didn't use it. Okay. I would be interested in knowing what the AI is like, behind this mode. Because sometimes your Pokemon just don't choose the best moves. It could also be that knockoff wasn't going to kill anyway, so we just went for Plasma Fist to get the field up. Like, I don't know. Maybe the AI does know better. There should be a password for this game where it just makes the whole game have, like, Battle Palace rules. That'd be so miserable to play, but it's like if you get decision paralysis while you play Pokemon, you don't know what moves to use. Like, the game just chooses your moves for you throughout the entire game. I actually do think there is a story mode password where you maybe don't just... Yeah, I think there's a story mode password where you don't have to do any fights. So maybe if you're interested in the story of this game, but you don't want to do all the stressful battles, you could do that instead. So we won that battle. I mean, hey, our team's not doing badly, you know? Zero-Aura is just a strong sweeper, and Latias and Regike are bulky. So is this B, Life is a Carnival? So I don't think we got special boss encounters at the end of each round, assuming this is the last one, which, you know, I'm kind of assuming it is. I haven't seen our team, like, switch out on its own yet. Like, that would be a situation where Zero-Aura could have just switched out into Latias, and that would have been better, but he chose not to do that. Don't like that Iron Head. I guess they're just berries to Regike because you can't have duplicate items. So I couldn't have leftovers on both Regike and also Latias. So yeah, I brought Regice along just to honor Greg the Regice, who was the Regice I used in Battle Palace in Emerald. I wanted to honor Greg the Regice. And he's doing good. That worked out well. We did one round, including a bonus for random field. So the random field bonus applies here too, even though it doesn't mention the Battle Palace on that NPC. 10 BP. Hope you enjoyed your time at the Battle Palace. If you enjoyed the experience so much that you're thinking, oh my god, dear Palace Attendant, how can I enjoy this wonderful experience more? No shot. Is there actually a password for this? You could try telling someone Battle Palace, then you won't have to lift a finger to order your Pokemon around ever again. That's so funny. I didn't know there was going to be a password like that. I was just shooting the shit. Have a great day, and I hope you consider stopping by again. That's so funny. So there really is a password you can put in where the AI will take over for your Pokemon for you. Wow. I mean, I guess we'll keep going until we lose. I think I'm satisfied now in the Battle Palace. It looks like we've seen most of what it has to offer. Just rip this again, and I'll see you when we're like about to win big or lose big. Kind of a close call there on Regice, but overall still a pretty decisive victory. I haven't even had to use Latias so far. These first 4 fights were really clean. Zero swept like 2 of them, and then on the other 2, Regice came in and cleaned up. So this is not battle number 10.
I started blasting.
Oh no, who's gonna blast harder? Let's see. That's bad for us that we outsped. Oh, actually it's fine, as long as we outspeed. Nice. We blasted harder. That's Zero the GOAT right there. Steelix here. We have a less good matchup against Steelix, but Ice Beam still kills. Okay. Don't like seeing Metagross here. Metagross might be the end of us, depending on what Latias can do. Latias just has Psyshock, so this is pretty bad. We probably lose here. If Latias was using Recover like intelligently, then maybe there's some way, but yeah. Well, that's it. I'm gonna look up the Battle Palace real quick and see if I can learn anything else about it. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any documentation for the Battle Palace online, so it is a fairly new addition. It's been added to Reborn, like, since we started doing the postgame. I think even since we did the episode on the Battle Pavilion and Battle Factory, they added it, so it's relatively new. But yeah, that's that, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's too much to it. Now, since, I mean, we've got time to spare today, so I also want to show off some of this stuff too. What do you do? Hello, I am real Castbot. That other Castbot is fake. This is the Rush Challenge. But Rush Challenge is a stupid name. It's just a boss rush. You know what a boss rush is. Unfortunately, you cannot boss rush if the bosses are not here to rush. Wait until all the leaders are around and then you can boss rush. That's crazy. I didn't know this existed. So I guess it's like maybe it's all the gym leaders. You can just fight them in a gauntlet. That sounds really cool, but also there's 18 of them. So, that is really cool. I didn't know that was here. We'll have to check that out some other time. How about you? Hello, I am Castbot, the fake Castbot. My protocol states that you are here to theme team. Well, guess what? We have lots of theme teams. So you're going to have to pick. Do you want to select your opponent yourself, or should I choose someone random to walk the floor with you? Random? The teams will now theme. Proceed. I have no idea what this is. I know what the other one is that we haven't talked to yet. Oh, it's Aya. I've been trying out some new teams. Let's see how they're doing. Was that a random field effect, or did we just get... Is that just how it always is? We may have gotten unlucky.
I started blasting.
It seems cruel somehow that we randomly got Aya, who was the gym leader who maybe gave us the most trouble out of literally all of them. Hit him with Fire Punch, there we go. Hopefully we outspeed whatever comes out next so we can get off our Plasma Fist. Yeah, I suspect he's going to Mega Evolve, so I'm not even going to bother with Fire Punch. Mega Venusaur has Thick Fest, so he's not really weak to fire. Just get up Electric Terrain here. No Shock doesn't kill us in that case, that's good. Knockoff is not going to work. I just said Fire Punch is not going to work, but I might still go for it. Smitty's going to be our best bet against Venusaur. Okay, Hidden Power Ground, very cool. Oh, I took off the Mega Stone from Metagross for earlier, damn it. That ended up coming back to bite me. Well, anybody who can outspeed is good here, I think.
I started blast.
Okay, just kidding. We need somebody who levitates, or else they will get hit by the corrosion. So I don't know what the reward is going to be for doing this. I'm really just going in blind here. I imagine it's just like a one-off kind of thing you can do for fun. I can't imagine there's like a great reward or like quest here or anything. I'll go for a Calm Mind. Hurts a little bit. We still have Recover though. Setting up more with Latios might actually be a good idea because she's got coverage against Aya's whole team, in theory, as long as she doesn't have like Skuntank or Drapion. Set up. Speaking of poison types, just yesterday I finally got around to doing the last like DLC quest for Pokemon Violet, the Mochi Mayhem thing where you catch Peturant. I just hadn't gotten around to it for like a year, and then finally on stream I went ahead and did it. It was neat, and the Peturant is like a new like poison ghost legendary. He's interesting, I guess. The quest itself was a little goofy. There's like all the characters in the main story come back, which was nice. So you got like Arvin back in there, and he's my favorite. But then they meet up with like the DLC characters as well, which is cool. It was a nice thing for them to do, is like you do the 2 DLC quests, which were like Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, and then you get to do that afterwards as like a bonus to wrap everything up. Now that we're all set up, we should be in a pretty good spot here. Protected itself? Wow, how did that happen? Okay. Must have been a seed interaction there. Latios is just fast enough to make this work really well. We all did great. I see you are a winner. What? What beautiful karma it is that we came back and beat Aya on our first try with Slushy Mane. Slushy Spirit lives on. Okay, bye. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be much of a reason to do that again. I guess it's cool because you kind of get to see like little bits of dialogue with the characters. So I can select one. Oh, this is cool. You got a little UI here to choose from. Who all is here? So we got our gym leaders. All the gym leaders appear to be here. You got Tara with her hammer. Radimus with his Miss Magius hat. Adrian, yep, all the gym leaders. And then also Elite 4, because you got Heather, Laura, Elias. Bennett is here, but he's toward the end. Arclight, Kane. Very cool. I don't see any, like, check mark by Aya, so I'm guessing there's no real reason to go out of your way to do all of these. Alright, who do we want to fight? Let's do one more. Let's do our favorite, Florinia. Which one of Florinia's teams would you like to face? Oh, this is neat. Whoa. So all of her encounters have, like, names now, I guess. Or do they? Reconsideration, standard environment. Well, now I want to see what the other, like, bosses' team names are, but I can't go back from here. I'm stuck now. Wetland Rose? Is that, like, water grass? Maybe it's not, like, different encounters from the story. These are just, like, brand new teams. That was my first impression, is maybe those teams were all, like, different times you encounter them in the story, but it is always good to expand one's battling strategies. Oh, and the field gets decided based on the team you're fighting. So since I chose Wetland, we got the Swamp Field.
I started blasting.
Time to start blasting. We got Fire Punch for a reason. Jeez. Speed sank.
I started blasting.
He started blasting too hard. He, like, practically self-destructed. For fighting grass type, Scoutmaster Lumpus is not inherently great. Getting a good opportunity to set up with Slushy Mane could be good. I forgot to re-equip Mega Metagrossite. Have you guys seen... I'm gonna date this episode. Have you guys seen the discourse on Twitter about whether or not the Mega Evolutions are shaped like X's and Y's? If you're completely out of the loop, good for you, but it was just all started by, like, one tweet where someone observed that, like, apparently all the Mega Evolutions from X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, all of them are shaped like X's and Y's, and that's, like, a common design motif for all of them. Therefore, fan-made Mega Evolutions should also adhere to that, otherwise they're not gonna be accurate. That was kind of the premise of the tweet. And it just started this whole, like, not like a backlash, just this whole discourse that I'm now seeing on Twitter, where everyone's trying to figure out, wait, okay, does this one look like an X or a Y? My inclination is that they do not all look like X's and Y's. I don't buy into it personally. Just some of them really don't look like X's or Y's at all, like Steelix. I just don't see it, or Pidgeot. There are some where I can see where they're coming from. Like, for example, like Tyranitar. Is like they added flourishes to Tyranitar's design, like the shoulder spikes, that don't do anything aside from maybe make it look like an X. Is like the only reason I could think of that they would add these weird spike-looking things is to make it look like an X. I just used Recover again by mistake. So I can sort of see where they're coming from. And then you got like Absol where they added wings to it, is like, okay. Like sometimes they add like extra flourishes to the designs that kind of make them look more like X's and Y's, but overall I don't I don't see the vision. I think I don't know. There might be some where it's intentional, maybe, like the Charizards and the Mewtwo's. Well, we are asleep and we might get hit by a hard Venoshock here. No, just Shadow Ball. Slushy Mane coming in clutch today, big time. Calm Mind stacking is just really good all the time. Oh, I'm recording this before Pokemon Day, and it's gonna get uploaded afterwards, so, like, speaking of Megas, we might see, like, new Megas for Legend ZA at that time. So that'll be interesting. Or maybe we won't. The big question that I have for Pokemon Day is like whether or not they're gonna show off Generation 10. I think Slashing Mane does die here, unfortunately. I'm just gonna keep him in. It's not a big deal. Cause like I think they usually do the generations on 3-year cycles, so like it is time for Generation 10 to get announced, but that would kind of imply they're releasing that the same year as Legend ZA, which would be a little unexpected. This jump bluff is super annoying, by the way. Lurini would never do this to me. This like substitute acrobatics team. Jump bluff, I mean. Acrobatics again, yep. Somebody faster, maybe. What does Skymaster Lumpus have? Everybody's just gonna fall asleep is the problem. Well, Smitty at least resists all those moves, so we can try that. Oh, Leech C2. Is that substitute again right there? I can do Bullet Punch. I think Bullet Punch was a good move, but I need to just wake up before it fully heals again. Nope, not even. Salic Berry, I think. Oh, our speed's just back to neutral. We're just fucked now. Yeah, Swamp lowers your speed every turn, so we just got demolished. Tide's not going to be able to do anything here. Well, hey, you win some, you lose some. We beat Aya, we lost to Florinia. It's a reverse of what happened in the original gym leader fights, because I think Aya we obviously struggled with, but then Florinia I think we beat first try. I'm pretty sure. All the way back. Oh, weird. I thought it would just, like, kind of kick you out like normal. That's unexpected, okay. It kind of behaves differently from the other facilities. It doesn't have you, like, walk out afterwards. Cancel. Well, okay, I mean, I guess that's theme teams. There doesn't appear to be, like, a reward for doing all these. Maybe there is, and I'm not aware of it, but yeah, I mean, it's there. It's cool. What do you say, Thurini, after beating us? Overstimulating. I would rather be here with everyone than not. That's the spirit. Alright, so there's one more thing I want to show off. This I have experience with a little bit, because whenever I do a test recording, I come in here and I do a mix and match battle. To begin, would you like to fight with a partner? Sure. Do you want to choose your opponents and partner yourself, or want it to be random? Let's do random for this first one. And you can choose the terrain. So this is like a very like customizable, like pick your partner, pick your opponents, pick your field kind of situation. Like you can do whatever you want here basically, or you can do random like I'm doing. We'll do random field. You can also do no field. So the cool thing about this is you kind of get some new dialogue. United we stand, divided we fall, and all that. Let's see if they fall first. Oh, okay, I thought the opponents talk to each other first. But yeah. Oh, wait, did we random field into no field? Also, the music started at a weird time. I noticed that too.
I started blasting.
Okay, who are we fighting? Inspecting Zero, Auroras. We're fighting Sarah and... was it Florinia? I missed who it was. Okay, well, I mean, let's do it. We can do a strong close combat against Auroras, so no reason not to do that. So the reason for doing this is just for fun mostly, but I believe you also get BP for winning these battles. See if we can win here with Titania. I wish your Brave Bird did just like a little more damage. I don't think I want Plasma Fist right now. Let's just do a strong close combat on Regice. Do what we can here. Missed the kill just barely. Going pretty well so far. We don't really know who's coming in, though. I keep forgetting to re-equip Metagross with the Mega Metagrossite. Oh well. We've got Crabominable from Sarah and Cresselia from the mystery other person. I mean, Calm Mind is pretty good. Oh, but Crabominable is going to destroy us if we don't kill it. We could even switch here. Oh, I didn't mean to do Calm Mind. I meant to switch. Ah, shit. Crabominable's going to do like Ice Hammer on us and kill us. Yeah, if we had just done Psyshock, we would have killed it. Damn it. That could be everything right there. Damn it, that one missed input kind of might have just ruined everything. Do a bullet punch on Crabominable. Get him out. Empoleon and Avalugg. That is a large Avalugg sprite. Has he always been that big? It looks like it's like the same size as like the Pulse Avalugg sprite. But we do have a problem here in that we cannot easily kill Avalugg with this moveset, so we'll just target Cresselia instead for now. We don't have any Toxic on this team. We may not need it. Just hit Abomasnow with Meta Meteor Mash. So Abomasnow, another one that kind of, like, I admittedly does look more like an X than it did before, because it's got those, like, ice things pointing out its back. I can see where it comes from. Yeah, our team is pretty strong against ice. We got a lot of steel coverage and fighting coverage. So now we're just left with this mysterious other trainer here. Let's see if we can spot who it is when they do the text. Oh, it's Laura with a Necrozma. Okay. Why does she have Necrozma? Okay. What type is Necrozma? Psychic. Alright. Why does Laura have a Psychic type? I thought she was Grass and Fairy. Yeah, man, just hit it hard with Meteor Mash. Hope for the best. Nice crit. Unfortunate. I think we're in good shape here. Like, I don't think we're gonna lose because we got a 2v1 situation. Skymaster Lumpus has got us ready to go here. However, Gardevoir is not a good matchup for us, especially since we like can't use Earthquake. It's a horrible matchup, actually. So much for being a grass specialist. Sending in a Psychic Fairy type against me. What if we just save Skymaster Lumpus for later? Mega Metagross, yeah, I figured as much. A Fairy type Hyper Voice. Hail stopped at the worst time. Alright, let's rip a Flash Cannon. I don't like Calm Mind, but Ferrothorn should be able to kill it with, like, Gyro Ball, or that. Simisage? Okay. You've got a questionable team, Laura. Running Necrozma with Simisage. Togekiss, get him out. We didn't get to see the Titania Aegislash. Is it just me or is the music like... it's almost like it's starting partway through the song. I always love getting to spend some time with these other Pokemon. It's good to see some other sides of people every now and then. So yeah, you get little bits of new dialogue with the characters, which is nice. 4 BP. So I think overall the best way to grind BP is to still just like save scum the Battle Pavilion. I'm actually pretty low on BP now. I might need to go grind more at some point. But yeah, I think that's basically the mix and match station. There's not much else I can really show you there unless I like want to select somebody. So these are your available partners. Who? Oh, that's Radimus. Okay, I guess Radimus's sprite is like randomized every time. Your choices for partners are a little restricted. It might be restricted based on like who's available in the Nightclub. I noticed that Taka's not here either. Come back another time. Yeah. I don't think there's much else there to really show. So yeah, that's the other battle facilities in the nightclub, basically. I'm glad I had a chance to show those finally. The only one I haven't shown now is the boss rush, which I guess we'll have to do later. That is going to be a lot. If that is literally like a 18 boss rush situation, that's going to be a lot. It sounds like a fun challenge, though. I'm down for it. If there's one thing I appreciate, it's the occasionally ridiculous challenges of Pokemon Reborn. So yeah, that was fun. Next time, there's one other miscellaneous thing I want to do in the world while I'm here with you all alone, so I'll see you guys then.